Summer is just around the corner. It's time to get outside and fire up the grill, and we're joined by award-winning pitmasters Tuffy Stone and Cason for some expert grilling tips. They're in Memphis for the Memphis in May Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Mark. We appreciate it so much.
Okay, now what's the secret to making 2016 our best grilling season yet?
Tell you what, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you what, you go to your grocery store, you go pick out some great Smithfield pork, ribs, pork chops, pork shoulder. I'll tell you what, man, it's going to have a lot of marbling, it's going to have a lot of flavor, it's going to give you a better product at the end, and then you go home to your backyard, and then you go out and make sure that you have your grill clean, make sure your grates are nice and clean, so therefore you're not going to impart last cook on your breast of your great pork that you just bought. And then make sure you got some good wood or good charcoal, something that's not always been sitting around for a long time, because that can also impart some bad flavors onto your meat. Also, get out there and experiment. You go to Smithfield.com. Tuffy and I have put together some great recipes and some tips for sauces, rubs, and cooking techniques for cooking great products. I mean, it's going to make you a champion in your backyard, I can tell you that.
Can you give us some secrets? Can you give us some of your top grilling tips?
Sure, but we're going to go into a hushed tone now, so turn up the volume because we don't like to give all our stuff away.
That's a good idea.
If you look at these ribs and you see the moisture on there, first of all, that comes through starting off with a great product like Mo's talking about. Some of the things that we'll do is we'll take a spray bottle and either put some water or really good quality apple juice, and as these ribs or these shoulders cook along, occasionally just open your grill and do a nice mist of moisture to keep some moisture on the product when you're cooking it. If you look at these back ribs and look at the nice color, a lot of times if you don't wrap them in aluminum foil at some point, they'll get too dark on you and they'll dry out. So what we'll tend to do both in our backyard and on the circuit is we'll smoke these ribs for about 2 hours at 275 degrees pit temperature. Once they have that nice mahogany brown color that we love so much, we'll spritz them again with the apple juice. We'll wrap them in aluminum foil. Some people call it the Texas crutch. What that does at this point is it's going to stop the smoking process so that we'll allow the flavor of that pork to stand out. We'll wrap it in foil, shield the smoke. It'll also keep the moisture in. Put it back on your grill, cook it for another 2 hours, and check it for doneness. If it's not quite done, maybe another 30 minutes or so. But aluminum foil is a trick that we use a lot. When it comes to seasoning your ribs, fresh seasoning. 30 minutes to an hour on the ribs before they go on the cooker. You want to see the salt start to dissolve, the sugar start to dissolve, the ribs will get nice and wet and glassy. So cook it till it's tender, don't over smoke it. These are some of the things that are really important when it comes to award-winning barbecue. Man, I'm getting hungry. And right now you're looking for a few good grill masters to put their skills to the test. Tell us all about the Smithfield Hog Wild Throwdown. Sure, Mark. This is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Smithfield has put together the Smithfield Hog Wild Throwdown contest. There's an opportunity to win not one, but there's going to be there's 2 brand new Ford trucks that 2 people are going to win. There's 3 ways you can win it. You go to SmithfieldThrowdown.com and you can either grill for it, you can vote for it, you pick your favorite recipe, or there's going to be games that you can play for it. If you're anything like Mo and I, who love to fire up your grill and you think you got some good stuff, we're asking you to submit your favorite, best outdoor grilling recipes that features any one of Smithfield's fresh cuts of pork. It can be ribs, it can be tenderloin, it can be the shoulder, it can be chopped. Submit your recipe. Mo and I are so excited about judging this because we're going to pick the best ones, and we're going to invite them to come to the American Rural World Series of Barbecue to cook in a contest where the winner drives out of there in a brand new Ford truck. But the reason we're so excited is pork's so versatile. There's so many different directions that you can take fresh pork, and so we're expecting with these recipes, possibly winning a brand new truck, that we're going to taste some delicious food.
That's right.
You guys are joining us from the Memphis in May Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. You're both competing in the shoulder category this year. What can you tell us about the event?
I tell you what, Memphis in May World Championship, I mean, it's contest has been around for a long time.
Right.
You got it's just an awesome contest. It's like, you know, the Super Bowl of swine. You got great teams from all over the country that come down here. They're competing for world championship status in either whole hog, whole pork shoulder, or ribs. And by Saturday night, someone's going to be crowned grand champion. And I tell you what, my Tuffy and I are both cooking the pork shoulder category. We're best buds, but we're also competitors. And, you know, I really hope that, you know, we're going to do our part and see if we can get lucky enough to be in the winner's circle. And I tell you what, it's just a great contest. I mean, it's one of my bucket list contests. I remember I've done it now for a few years now. It's just a great, I look forward to it for every year.
And finally, where can we get some more information on all of this?
Well, as far as the Smithfield Hog Wild Throwdown contest, just go to SmithfieldThrowdown.com.
That's right.
All the information's there. We have recipes, techniques, methods that can help elevate your game. And if you're curious to see how we do in Memphis in May this year, Saturday evening, early Sunday morning in Smithfield, or Memphis in May is going to post the results, and you'll see how everybody did, and not only the whole pork shoulders, but the whole hog and pork ribs division. So it's going to be a good time. Turn your smell-o-vision on, because it's smelling really good here right now.
Sure.
I can imagine. Guys, best of luck this weekend, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.